Now we're covering supporting villains, and the problem with the supporting villains in the X-Men movies is that because the main villains are so well presented, almost every single one of the supporters ends up being not in this movie. In the first movie, Toad and Sabretooth were our supporters, but they were, of course, not in that movie. In the third film, there was an absolute smorgasbord of supporting villains that were not in that movie. And so there are only 3 supporting villains in the entire series that I feel are worth mentioning. First, there's Juggernaut from the third movie, and as much as I want to hate this character, I just can't. Yes, he's horribly written, and yes, he looks incredibly stupid in that costume, but there is just something so mindlessly fun about him, and I can't help but appreciate his presence because of it. Despite myself, I laugh my head off every time I see his little encounter with Kitty Pryde. The two work off of each other so well that I just have to appreciate him. But Juggernaut is absolutely blown away by the second movie's character of Pyro. This character, played by Aaron Stanford, is incredibly well characterized and has this great element of snark and arrogance to him that makes him interesting to watch. Plus, the first time I saw the scene where he uses his fire powers to attack the policemen, I was glued to my seat. There's such fantastic malice in his eyes, and I love seeing some psychosis in my villains. But the third movie still wins the category of supporting villains, and it's because of a little character called Multiple Man, played by Eric Dane. I absolutely goddamn love this guy. He barely does anything in the entire movie, but he still manages to leave a better impression on me than almost anyone else in the movie series. He's only given 2 lines of dialogue and about 30 seconds of total screen time. But he does more with his 2 lines and his 30 seconds than almost any other actor in the movies. I still recommend the third movie to people just so that they can watch this guy. Multiple Man, I will always love you, and for your awesomeness, your movie has won the category of supporting villains. And now that we've gotten all of our characters out of the way, we'll be moving on to action next time.